Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. I have an order here at 48.50 for a call option, and I am looking to trade options here. If you don't know what options are, just put in the comment section guide, please, your option guide, and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options, and I'll walk you through terminology, how these things work. And options sometimes have a reputation of being complicated, but they don't need to be complicated. They can be made very complicated, approach in very advanced ways, but I approach them in a very simplistic, straightforward way. So if that's how you like to approach things, then I'm confident that guide can help you out. And they are great for smaller accounts. That's not why I use them, but they are great. Nope. Okay, I'm in there at 48.50 for a call. Again, in at 48.50 for a call. Like I said, they can be made very advanced and out there for $50, but they don't have to be. And if you have a smaller account, then they're definitely worth the, that's not the only reason you would use them. That's not the reason I use them. But if you do find yourself with a smaller account, then yes, I would argue that you may find some good value with them. But like I said, so starting off the day, very fast, $50, sniper shot there. I don't know, what was I in that thing for, maybe 10 seconds? So yeah, 10 seconds, $50, I'll take it. I'm interested again at that blue line. So the price will need to pull back a bit more, but starting off the day with a quick little scalp, I will pause. Have an order at 47.30 here for a call. Oh, that might have been the move I wanted. It came down and is now a slight bounce back up. Yeah, I'll cancel that out. So on that one, never mind. Have an order here at 57.50 for a put. Should probably take that down to 57, as that would be a little bit more accurate now that. So we'll see if it can push up there. Trying to time it up with right around that blue line. I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I'm at 57.50 here. Oh, I don't like how it just stopped. So we're going to go to 56.50 now instead. I will pause. All right, going to go for a put here at 56.30. I turned my back on it and totally missed it. And look at that. And I promise you, I have not moved that yellow line. And look right where it got rejected, the yellow line. So not patting myself on the back, but I'm certainly patting charts on the back. And also, to be fair, doesn't mean I would have gotten filled right there. Not necessarily. I'm not going to make that claim. But like I said, my only claim is that technical charts really are not perfect, but they are really powerful. And they're worth at least considering learning about. So bummer. That is the one downside of being part of a chat room community. Sometimes you get distracted and you're joking around. And then you turn back and you think, oh, that was the move I was looking for. And I tried, but couldn't quite get it. But we'll see. We'll see if it wants to make another move, and maybe I can get another chance at it. Have an order at 29.70 here. Nope. Yeah, it would not have been filled. I should probably... Okay, yeah. All right, I wouldn't have been filled anyways. As it comes back down, I'm going to go to a call. I'm interested in that blue line area down there. We'll see if it can break to the downside. But I'm also getting very close to just, no pun intended, calling it a day. One of these environments where very low volume, very just not very choppy. You could probably argue, Clay, why are you even trading? I mean, what? Just call it a day. And you know what? I hear where you're coming from for sure, and you could potentially be right. I suppose if I take a trade and it's a loss, I'll say, yeah, you were right. If I take a trade and it's a win, then I'll say I was right, you were wrong. So we'll have to let hindsight be the judge of that. But I'm all kidding aside. Yeah, I very well may actually be done as I talk out loud about it but I really do like it nonetheless. If the price can get down to that blue line, I think there's some potential there. So I'm going to watch it for that. And if that doesn't actually play out, then probably we'll call it a day. Have an order at 48.50 here for a put. I was on best bid for a second. I'm on best bid once again. In at 48.50. Wow. All right, I just took 48.80 there, and that's going to do it for me. That was relatively painful in the sense of, well, nothing new, slow volume, very slow, very choppy, and I mean, the effort that I would have to give me $50 is sort of ridiculous. Again, I'm not trying to play the victim card here. I knew that going in, but it's one of those things where when you sit there and you're like, okay. Whereas, and if you have reference points to other past videos, you've seen me make $50 in literally a second, less than a second, a couple seconds. But that one, even now, I cannot say that I would have gotten the $50 out of it. Just because 49 shows up over here does not mean that I would have gotten filled. In fact, we need to see that probably go to at least 49.20, 49.30 for me to say for sure that I would have been able to get out. And you can see here that it just still has not happened. So still could happen, but again, this is just exactly what I mean. I mean, I realize it doesn't seem like, what are you talking about, Clay? You don't want to sit in something for a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. And no, with this strategy, it should be relatively quick. And it's just not the environment to continue to trade, and why I'm going to call it good. So 2 trades, $80, very minimal effort, but sometimes you just got to know when to call it. And I've reached the point of knowing when to call it. But to be fair, I was making that comment earlier, and if you're saying, Clay, you should probably just be done right now, I'm not going to disagree with you. Maybe I should have been done, but clearly I needed one more trade to just kind of hammer that nail on that. Yeah, Clay, this is just low volume, not a very volatile environment. So just move on with your day. And that is why I encourage everybody to have many streams of income, so you don't find yourself in the spot of having to trade. Because if you have to trade, then you're going to have to trade in environments like this, which aren't that great and which can, cause a lot of pain, can cause a lot of just headache and frustration. And I'm glad I got out anyways, because you can see now it continues to move up. But that's just why I say never say, you know what, I'm just going to quit my job with no other streams of income. I'm going to be a trader. Okay, one of the reasons why that makes it so difficult is at that point, you have to trade. And even if the environment is bad and rough like it is here, you have to trade because, well, there's no other money coming in. So when you have other money coming in, though, you can be much more cautious. You can kind of take my approach and just say, you know what? I mean, it's $80. It's only $80, but oh well, it's still $80. And I didn't need the $80 anyways, because I don't need to trade. So let me move on with the day. And that's what that opens up to you. So that's all I have for you here. If you enjoy these live trade videos, if you enjoy just transparency, do I really want to put a video out where I took 2 trades and make $80 and that's it? Well, no, because there's going to be some of that shows up. You're a terrible trader. I saw so-and-so on TikTok make, $8,000. And for that person, fantastic. I'm glad for that person. But you know what? So no, I don't really want to post this on YouTube, but it's going on YouTube. So if you appreciate the transparency, please hit the like button, leave a comment, make sure to hit that notification bell. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you back for the next one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.